Ben, stop! Don't step there. Watch out for the blue bin. No, the other one. The one next to the vintage lamp.
Whoa, careful! Ava! What is happening in here? I leave the loft for 2 hours to go for a run in Central Park. And when I come back, it looks like a hurricane has hit the living room. There are boxes everywhere. There are bags of clothes on the sofa. Is that a toaster in the hallway?
Haha, yes, that is a toaster. But it's not just any toaster, Ben. It's a broken since 2019 toaster. It's part of the Great Awakening. The sun is out, the birds are singing, and the cherry blossoms are finally starting to show their faces in Brooklyn. You know what that means?
It means you have finally lost your mind?
No, it's spring cleaning season. Every year when the first warm breeze hits Manhattan, a switch flips in my brain. I look at my closet, I look at my kitchen, and I realize I have too much stuff. Way too much stuff.
I can see that. I see 3 different vacuum cleaners right now. Why do we need 3?
Forget the textbooks. Learn real English with us. Welcome to the Loft.
We only have 1 loft.
One is for the floor, one is for the sofa, and the third one, well, I don't actually know what the third one is for. That's why it's in the giveaway pile. I am cleaning out my life, Ben. It feels amazing. It's like a detox for the apartment.
I like the idea of a detox, but I don't like the idea of tripping over a toaster every time I want to get a glass of water. But you look very inspired. Is this just because of the weather, or is there a story here?
Haha, you know me too well. Yes, there is a story. I spent the morning on the phone with my Aunt Linda. Do you remember me mentioning her? She lives over in Park Slope, Brooklyn.
The one who tried to start a yoga for pigeons class in the park last summer?
That's the one. She's a legend. Well, Linda has decided that this spring, she isn't just cleaning her house. She is cleaning the city. She started something she calls Guerrilla Gardening.
Guerrilla Gardening? That sounds dangerous. Does she have a camouflage uniform and a tiny green helmet?
Haha, almost. She doesn't have a helmet, but she has a very large sun hat and a bag full of seed bombs. She's been going around Brooklyn, finding those little empty patches of dirt around the street trees. You know, the ones that are usually just full of old coffee cups and cigarette butts?
Yes, the ones that look very sad and gray.
Exactly. She's been clearing them out. She spends her nights digging up the trash, putting in fresh soil, and planting wildflowers. She wants the whole neighborhood to bloom by May.
That actually sounds very beautiful, Ava. Why are you laughing about it?
Because, Ben, Linda forgot one very important thing. In New York City, you can't just dig up the sidewalk. Last night, a police officer saw her at 2 in the morning with a shovel and a bag of dirt. He thought she was trying to bury something. Suspicious.
Oh no. Did she get arrested for planting daisies?
Almost. She tried to explain that she was beautifying the urban landscape, but she was so excited that she used the wrong words. She told the officer she was getting rid of the evidence of winter.
Evidence of winter. That does sound like something a criminal would say in a movie.
Right? The officer was so confused. He asked her to step away from the dirt and put down the flowers. It took her an hour to convince him that she was just a very enthusiastic gardener and not a secret agent for the flower industry.
I love your family, Ava. They make my life here so much more interesting. But wait, she said she was getting rid of the evidence?
Yes, and that is exactly what we are doing here in the loft today. We are getting rid of the clutter. But before we continue the disaster in the kitchen, let's say hello to our friends. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ava and Ben's English Loft. I'm Ava, your resident New Yorker and current spring cleaning champion. And sitting on a box of old magazines is Ben.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm Ben. I'm an international resident of this loft, and today I'm trying to survive the great awakening of Ava's cleaning habits. It is a very busy day in Manhattan.
We are so glad you're here with us. Today's episode is all about the energy of spring. We're talking about spring cleaning, gardening, and most importantly, the phrasal verbs we use when we want to talk about organizing our lives.
Yes, phrases like clean out, throw away, and my favorite, give away. Because I hope you're giving away that third vacuum cleaner, Ava.
Haha, yes, I am, I promise. We'll also look at some nature vocabulary for those of you who want to talk about the flowers and trees starting to grow in your city.
It's a very fresh episode. I can almost smell the spring air through the open windows. Or maybe that's just the dust from all these old boxes.
Haha, probably the dust. But let's get into the breakdown and help everyone master the language of a fresh start. Okay, Ben, let's talk about these cleaning verbs. In English, we don't just say, I clean. That's too simple. We have different verbs for different types of cleaning.
I noticed that. You said you were cleaning out your closet. Why not just cleaning your closet?
Great question. To clean something usually just means to remove the dirt. You clean a window. You clean the floor. But to clean out means to go inside a space, like a closet, a drawer, or a garage, and remove all the things you don't need.
So clean out is about organization, not just soap and water?
Exactly. You clean out the fridge when there is old food in the back. You clean out your email inbox when you have 5,000 unread messages.
I definitely need to clean out my inbox. It's a disaster.
And then, once you have all that stuff from your closet or your fridge, what do you do with it? You have to sort through it.
Sort through, like looking at each item and making a decision?
Exactly. You sort through your old clothes. You ask yourself, does this still fit? Do I like this color? Does this toaster still work?
And the answer for the toaster was no.
Haha, exactly. So once you have sorted through your things, you have 3 choices. You can throw it away, you can give it away, or you can put it away.
Okay, let me try to guess these. Throw away is for the trash, the things that are broken or useless. Give away is for things that are still good, but you don't want them, like a gift for a friend or a donation to a shop.
Perfect. And put away?
That's the hardest one for me. Put away means to return an item to its proper place, like putting the milk back in the fridge.
Yes, you got it. So a typical spring cleaning day looks like this. You clean out the closet, you sort through the boxes, you throw away the trash, you give away the old toys, and you put away the winter coats.
Wow, I'm tired just listening to all those verbs. It sounds like a lot of work.
It is, but it's very satisfying. There is a great idiom we use for this. To start with a clean slate.
A clean slate? Like a chalkboard in a school?
Yes, a slate is an old type of small chalkboard. If you start with a clean slate, it means you are forgetting the past and starting something new and fresh. No mess, no mistakes.
I love that. Spring is the time to start with a clean slate. It sounds very poetic, Ava.
It is, and that's what Aunt Linda was trying to do in Brooklyn. She wanted to give the neighborhood a clean slate by removing the trash and planting flowers.
But she used a funny word. She said she wanted to get rid of the evidence.
Right. To get rid of is a very common phrasal verb. It means to remove something that you don't want anymore. I need to get rid of this old sofa. I need to get rid of my bad habits.
Can I get rid of my fear of New York squirrels? They are very aggressive in the spring.
Haha, I don't think you can get rid of the squirrels, Ben. They own this city. We just live here.
That is true. They look at me like I am the stranger. So, Ava, we have talked about the cleaning. But what about the nature part? I walked through the park today and I saw some tiny green leaves coming out of the ground.
Those are sprouts. When a seed starts to grow, it sprouts. It's the very beginning of a plant's life.
Sprouts? Like the vegetable? Brussels sprouts?
Exactly. They are called that because they look like little baby plants. And when the flowers finally open their petals, we say they bloom.
Bloom. I like that word. It sounds very soft. The roses are blooming.
It's a beautiful time of year, but there is a negative side to spring gardening too. Do you know what we call the plants that grow where you don't want them? The ones that Aunt Linda was digging up?
No. What are they called?
Weeds. W-E-E-D-S. They are the villains of the garden. They grow fast, they take all the water, and they hide the beautiful flowers.
Ah, so Aunt Linda was pulling weeds.
Yes, she was weeding the sidewalk. It's a never-ending job, just like spring cleaning. As soon as you finish, it feels like the dust starts coming back.
Don't say that, Ava. I want to believe the loft will stay clean for at least 1 week.
Haha, we can dream, Ben. We can dream.
So, what is the plan for the rest of the day? I see more bags near the door. Are we going to Aunt Linda's house to help her with the illegal garden?
Haha, no, I think we should stay away from the police today. But I do have a part 2 for our cleaning adventure. And it involves that box over there, the one labeled Ben's Secret Stuff.
Wait, what? Ava, you are not allowed to sort through that box. That is private.
Haha! Why are you turning red, Ben? Is there a secret diary in there? Or maybe some old love letters?
No, it's just things. Important international things.
Well, if you want to keep them, you have to find a place to put them away. Because right now, they are clutter.
Clutter? That's a new word.
Clutter is a great word. It refers to a lot of small, messy things that are in the wrong place. This desk is full of clutter.
Okay. I will deal with my clutter. But first, I think I hear something.
Oh, that's just my kitchen timer. Lunch is ready.
Perfect. I'm starving.
Let's take a break, eat some lunch, and then we can circle back to the rest of the cleaning.
Circle back. You are using your business words again, Ava.
I can't help it.
Okay, I'm officially full. That was the best cleaning day lunch ever, Ava. But now, looking at the living room again, I feel like I need a nap, not a shovel.
No naps allowed, Ben. We are in the zone. If we stop now, the clutter wins. And look, the sun is hitting that corner over there. It's the perfect light to tackle the most mysterious object in the loft.
You're talking about the box, aren't you? The one with my name on it.
Exactly. Ben's Secret Stuff. It's been sitting under the coffee table for 6 months. It's time to look through it.
Okay. I'll open it. But I promise you, there are no secret diaries. Look, it's mostly, well, it's cables.
Cables? Ben, there are at least 40 cables in here. Why do you have a charger for a phone from 2005? And what is this silver thing?
I don't know. But I might need it one day. What if I find my old camera? Or what if a friend comes over and says, Ben, do you have a very specific, obsolete power adapter from 15 years ago? I want to be ready.
Haha, that is the classic clutter trap, Ben. You are keeping things for a maybe that will never happen. This is the perfect time to nip it in the bud.
Nip it in the bud? That sounds like a gardening expression. Is that something your Aunt Linda says?
It is. To nip something in the bud means to stop a problem at the very beginning, before it has a chance to grow into something bigger. In a garden, a bud is the very first stage of a flower. If you nip it, which means to pinch or cut it, the flower never grows.
So if I get rid of these cables today, I am nipping my hoarding problem in the bud?
Exactly. If you don't do it now, next year you will have 2 boxes of cables, and the year after that, they will take over the whole sofa.
You're right. I'll keep 3, maybe 4, and the rest can go. I'm nipping it. I'm a nipper.
Haha, I'm proud of you. Now, while you sort through your cable cemetery, I want to tell you the rest of the story about Aunt Linda. I actually called her during lunch to make sure she wasn't in jail.
And? Is she a free woman?
She is. She's back at home, drinking herbal tea and planning her next attack. But she said something interesting. She called herself a late bloomer.
A late bloomer? I know bloom is for flowers. Does it mean she only grows in the evening?
Not quite. A late bloomer is an idiom we use for a person who discovers a talent or a passion later in life than most people. Most people start gardening when they are young, or maybe in their 30s. Linda didn't touch a plant until she was 60.
Oh, I like that. So she is a flower that opened later than the others.
Precisely. It's a very positive expression. You can be a late bloomer in your career, in your hobbies, or even in learning a language.
That makes me feel better. Sometimes I feel like a late bloomer with my English. Everyone in New York speaks so fast, and I feel like I'm still a small sprout trying to find the sun.
But look at you now. You're blooming, Ben. You're using phrasal verbs. You're understanding my crazy family stories. You're doing great.
Thank you, Ava. That's very kind. But wait, I have another question about Linda's gardening. She was planting seed bombs, right? What happens if they don't grow? What if the weather is too cold?
Well, that's the risk. But Linda is an optimist. She says, if you want a beautiful garden, you have to dig deep.
Dig deep. Literally or metaphorically?
Both. Literally, you have to move the dirt. But metaphorically, to dig deep means to use a lot of effort and energy to achieve something difficult. Like when you're tired of cleaning the loft, but you dig deep to finish the last room.
I'm digging deep right now, Ava. I'm digging deep into this box of cables. Oh, look, I found my old headphones. I thought I lost these in London.
See? Spring cleaning is like a treasure hunt.
Okay, Ava, the box is sorted, the toaster is in the trash pile, the winter coats are put away. The loft actually looks, well, it looks bigger.
It does, doesn't it? It's amazing how much space clutter takes up. Not just in the room, but in your mind.
I agree. I feel much more relaxed. But we still have one more nature idiom to cover, right? I heard someone say it on the news this morning. They were talking about the economy and they said, everything is coming up roses.
Oh, I love that one. If everything is coming up roses, it means that everything is going perfectly. Every part of a situation is successful and positive.
So like our day today, we cleaned the loft, we had a great lunch, and nobody got arrested for planting flowers.
Exactly. For us today, everything is coming up roses. It's the ultimate spring feeling.
It's a good feeling. But I have to ask, what about Aunt Linda? Is she really going to stop her guerrilla gardening because of the police?
Haha, knowing Linda? Absolutely not. She told me she's going to camouflage her flowers next time. She's looking for plants that look like regular grass until they suddenly bloom in bright colors. She calls it the secret spring.
She is a genius. A slightly crazy genius, but a genius.
She really is. But hey, look at the time. We've been cleaning and talking for hours. We should probably wrap things up before we start cleaning the neighbor's hallway, too.
Yes, please. My digging deep energy is almost gone. Let's do a recap for our friends.
Great idea. Let's look at what we learned today while we were beautifying the loft.
We started with the cleaning verbs. Clean out. To organize a space and remove what you don't need. Sort through. To look at things one by one to make a decision. Throw away. To put in the trash. Give away. To donate or give to someone else. And put away. To return something to its proper place.
Perfect. And don't forget, get rid of. I need to get rid of my old magazines.
And then we had the nature and gardening idioms. To nip it in the bud. To stop a problem before it grows. A late bloomer. Someone who finds success later in life. To dig deep. To put in a lot of extra effort. And everything is coming up roses when everything is going perfectly.
You have a fantastic memory, Ben. You really are blooming this spring.
I'm trying. It's all the fresh air from the open windows.
Thank you all so much for joining us in the loft today. We hope this episode gave you a little bit of spring energy for your own English studies.
Yes, and we want to hear from you. Are you doing any spring cleaning this year? What is the strangest thing you found in your secret box of clutter?
Leave us a comment and tell us your stories. We love reading about your lives and your progress. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend who might need a little motivation to clean out their vocabulary.
Or their closet.
Haha, exactly. Keep practicing, keep growing, and remember, even if you're a late bloomer, you're still a flower.
That was very sweet, Ava.
I'm in a good mood. Everything is coming up roses.
See ya.
Bye-bye.